Well, hello and welcome to another amazing episode of An Inquisitive Crafter. My name is Susie and I'm coming to you from the Dallas, Texas area. And today I'm catching up on chores. I really just want to sit and knit today. Crochet is my favorite, but I've been doing a lot of knitting. And I really just want to sit and knit. I'm trying to see what you can see over there. Nothing in my house is like video worthy. That's okay. It's real life. Real life. So how have you been doing? Maybe you're doing your laundry too. But I'm not trying to make you feel guilty and make you think that you should be doing your laundry. That is not my point. I don't know. It's been a week, you know? Okay. So let's get into it. I have finished one thing since we last spoke. What is it called? It is called, I'm out of breath now because I went running through the house to get some stuff. I wasn't really prepared to record today, truthfully. Okay, finished. I'm looking at my iPad's right down here on top of my laundry. The Glass Ceiling Hat by Jennifer Lassonde. This is a paid for pattern. It is knit with fingering weight held double. I used my I used yarn that I had won from Stitch Quest with Happy Little Yarn to make this hat. And here it is. It is beautiful. It is very loose, so it won't mess up somebody's hair. I don't know how I like doing the fingering held double. Actually, I don't know if I care for this kind of hat personally. Oh, I should hide that part. I'm gonna put a little leather something there. But I don't know. I don't wear a whole lot of hats. This is a little bit slouchy hat, and I took out 2 rounds. I just stopped because I wanted it to be done. It was getting so big, and my head's really big, so the person it's intended for does not have as big a head as I do, I don't think. But I did enjoy making the pattern. It has these little ladders going up. Can you see them? So it was an enjoyable knit, and every single time this yarn, oh, it feels so good. Every single time I came across blips of green or a blip of dark blue, like I was just so happy. So I'm very happy. This is a Christmas gift, and I'm super thrilled that I have finished it. I started it on September 5th and finished it October 6th, so yesterday. So it is my first completed project for the Pigskin Party run in the Downseller Studio Ravelry group and on her website, Jennifer Lassonde's website, who is Boston Jen. Please come and join. It is a low pressure, no pressure knit along, crochet along. So much fun to do and to chat and meet people and stuff. I can't believe I didn't put the name of the yarn down, but I'll put it in the project page and it'll be all set up. Okay, so that's my only finished project. I have started a couple of things since we last spoke. The first thing that I have started, well, I'm working on Gnettle and Gnumpkin, which are from from Imagine Landscapes Designs. They are the gnome, mystery gnome along for October. And when you buy the pattern, it's a knitting pattern. When you buy the pattern, you get both of the patterns, Gnumpkin and Gnettle. So Gnumpkin is a pumpkin-based gnome, and Gnettle is a witch-based gnome. And originally I was just going to do Gnumpkin because I really have no business buying yarn. Like I need to slow down, but I can't. It's a disease. And I was just going to buy the one set of yarn, and then I went to DFW Fiber Fest and I found I met a dyer in one of my classes, and I wanted to support her, so I went and bought some dye-on yard, D-Y-E-O-N, dye-on yarn from her. But I don't want to show those because Clue 2 just came out today, and I don't want to do any spoilers, but they're so cute. We've done one clue, and I've almost finished the clue for Gnettle, and I have finished the clue for Gnumpkin. I'm crazy doing 2 knitted gnomes because I knit slow, and I get a little bit cranky apparently when I have to do things, when I'm told to do things. I don't like to be told what to do. So there's that. Okay. Another thing I have started is the Vanilla is the New Black socks. This is a paid for knitting pattern by, it's a heavy knitting right now. And if you're a crocheter and don't like knitting, I apologize, but it is fun. And the gnomes are great. I really learned how to knit because of gnomes, because of knitting gnomes. So she does great videos and she's a good teacher. I'm calling this my Pumpkin Spice Latte is the New Black, but this is the Vanilla is the New Black pattern by Anneh Fletcher. I started this on September 28th. I'm using Whimsy Stitches Yarn Co. standard sock, 75-25, 75% merino, 25% nylon in the Pumpkin Spice Latte. I'm just fingering weight. And there is the yarn. And there is the hint of the heel construction. Very interesting. And I don't know if I'm doing it right. I have restarted this 3 times and I'm just gonna go with it. Everybody says this is a great pattern, it's fun. As of right now, on this little bit that I've done, I don't know that I'm gonna continue, like do another one after I finish this pair, but we'll see, we'll see. It's in my Whimsy Stitches bag. I got the yarn last year from Whimsy Stitches at DFW Fiber Fest, and the bag the year before, and I think I told this story, but I did not realize until this year, this summer actually, that this cord glows in the dark. Because I put it right over there where I just set it again, and one night I was getting up to go to the bathroom, I was like, what is that thing glowing? I never knew. Okay. The other thing that I have started that you haven't seen yet is the Baumer socks, the Baumer slippers. The Baumer slippers are a pattern by Lorilee Beltman. I started this September 25th. I am knitting this. Has an interesting heel construction or slipper construction. Again, I like one pair of slippers, and now I can't remember what they are, but I like the one pair that I've made. I really like the knit ones that I've done. I really like them, and I just want to knit them. I don't know if I like this, but I'm gonna stick with this. This is the heel, and it will like wrap around the foot and cross over, I think, is the way it's constructed. I am doing this for my friend Rebecca. She had gifted me, she had won at DFW Fiber Fest a couple of years ago. She won 2 sock blanks, a pair of sock blanks, a sock blank. Anyway, she won a sock blank. I guess it was a sock blank because it was, but split into 2 for 2 socks. And she doesn't like to knit. And so that winter, she did a little like 12-day Advent surprise for me, or 7-day Advent surprise, and every day I got a present. We used to work together, in the same hallway as teachers, and she gifted me her sock blank. And so I wanted to make something for her. She doesn't like a lot of things because she's hot-natured, so she doesn't like, so I hope she likes these. But so that's the 2 yarns work together. The sock blank was Galaxy, and it was really pretty, and I have a picture somewhere, I think, I hope. But I've put them together, and they are marling up very interestingly. But that's why the yarn is all crooked. I'm sorry, my knitting needle. But I've kind of set this aside because I want to finish the gnome. And I've done in the Pigskin Party, we're having a cozy along for October, and so I'm making, I don't have it to show you, but I'm knitting a can cozy for my brother because I'm his secret Santa, and that's I'm gifting him a whole bunch of things. I'll talk about that when it gets closer to Christmas. So I'm working on that. I'm working on a bottle cozy. I'm working on some other things that have deadlines. Okay, I'm still plugging away on my, what are these called? My Washington stocking, which is the holiday doodle stocking. And this is where I am in the pattern. Let me see. I don't know how far I've gotten since the last time we talked. Oh, not very far. Okay. So I'm knitting this inside out to make my tension looser, so my floats don't get so tight. There's my floats right there. Let me find, I fixed, okay, so when I started the names for my husband, a stocking for my husband who loves the Washington Commanders, can you see all the things on our bookshelf? They're all Washington, Redskin and Commander. So I did the name, but I didn't know about color dominance. So you can see that Mark is not turning out too well, like you can't tell. But you can duplicate stitch over the letters to make the yarn pop. So I have duplicate stitched over this one to make it look more like Mark. I still don't think the R looks very good, but I haven't blocked this either. I think it'll look better in blocking. So last time I showed this, I was here. And so I've done about an inch. So I finished I've done the name, I've done the helmets, I've done the football field. I think I just did it, like my tension's really tight, so it's bubbling up. So I'm wondering if that will block out or maybe not, but it still looks pretty cool. It's a stocking, who cares? And then I've started the footballs, but you can't see too much of that. So I'm enjoying that, except this part of the pattern is 3 color. 3 color is hard. It's very tangly. 2 color, I figured out how not to tangle my yarn. I think I have a video. If I do, I'll put it in here of how I untangle my yarn in the old days. And then maybe a video of how I do it now. I don't remember if I did that or not, so we'll see. It'll be a surprise. Okay, the last thing that I'm working on is, I'll put this down here, my t-shirt poncho. So I have almost finished one side. So this is crochet, and what I've done is I've taken a t-shirt. I've seen these on, YouTube. I've taken a t-shirt, so I just copied what I saw on YouTube, and I've cut off the sleeves. And then I've crocheted down the side. Oh, I guess I'm not attached because I finished this yarn. So now I have to do the other side, and it's 17 rows of granny stripe. This is all one yarn. It just stripes that way. And then I need to do it on this side. So I think that looks pretty good. I wonder if I should have done more, if I should do more. But I'm kind of hot-natured at this time in my life, so maybe not. Okay, it's a lot of projects. Very fun. So how am I working on all these? Well, maybe I'm not doing very much, but I need to be doing some work, some chores. So I have been trying to play games with myself to get myself to work a little bit more. I just retired in May. Well, my mother's calling me. Okay, sorry, my mother called. So what I want to do all the time is sleep. I hope that's menopause, but anyway, I retired in May and I feel like I'm just getting lazy. I mean, I'm doing a lot of driving, but I always said the reason the house wasn't clean, or the reason I didn't do some of my hobbies or expound on my hobbies or mostly clean, is because I was working, and now I'm not working much. I mean, I'm doing a little work, but certainly not like I was. So things need to be done, and I just want to sleep or crochet or knit, and that's fine. Like, it's all good, but I can't let my house fall in shambles. So what I've been trying to do this week is I've been playing games. So I saw on YouTube, I cannot remember which YouTuber did this, but she was doing where she'd watch a program, a YouTube show or an episode of whatever she's binge watching, and then she would do work for an hour. I don't like to commit that much time to work, to cleaning. So I tried like getting a big chunk of knitting in or crochet in or whatever, and then going and doing 30 minutes, and then going back and knitting and doing 30 minutes. And I would get at least an hour of cleaning done, and that hour really adds up. Like, that makes a difference. And then another thing that I saw, I haven't tried this, but maybe someday I will. I saw it on TikTok, that they do, they have ADHD, and they are really distracted. And so what they do is they play Minecraft and they spawn. I don't really understand all this stuff because I haven't played it, but they spawn, and spawning takes like 3 to 5 minutes or something, 3 minutes, I guess. And what they do is they spawn somewhere away from where they are generally playing in Minecraft or building in Minecraft, so that they have nothing to do but stand around waiting for whatever they've spawned to come out. And so they see how much they can clean in those 3 minutes. I think that's a genius idea. You're getting stuff done. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm a big proponent of the Fly Lady system. Fly Lady is a lady, Marla Silly, on YouTube and interwebs, and she says that housework, even done imperfectly, still blesses your family. And I do believe that's true. You know, so you can do just a little bit. Another thing, so what she likes is she does this chaos cleaning, which you're not supposed to do all the time, but our house is always in a state of chaos. So my husband and I used to, before his injuries, we would do chaos cleaning. We call it doing 15s or doing 45s. So you set your timer for 15 minutes and you work in a room and you tidy up everything you see. When the timer goes off, you move to another room and you tidy up everything you see. When the timer goes off, you move to a third room. When that timer goes off, you take a 15-minute break. And you do this until your house looks, company presentable. This is the way we've always gotten our house clean whenever we had people over. And it's the way we maintain our house. Although he is unable to do a lot of the things that he used to do, he still does that with his vacuuming. He's the vacuumer. So you could, I don't know what I was saying. Okay, the other thing that you can do is you can play a card game where you pick a wild card and like set aside 10 cards, maybe. I don't know. Put aside some cards, have one card be the wild card, mix them up, pull a card, do a chore, like have a list of chores that you want to do. Some small, like easily done things that you've just been putting off that don't take very long. Pull another card, do another chore. Pull another card. Oh, it's the wild card. You don't have to do a chore. You get 15 minutes of a break to do anything you want. So, now this is not to tell you that my house cleaning is perfect. I hope I have told you that it is not. It is not. But we are all in this together. We can all do things that make us feel better in this hard time of processing and trying to understand. We can do things to make ourselves feel better, to make our houses run smoother, and give us some inner peace. So, in the, 15 minutes that I've been talking to you, 20 minutes, I am almost done putting up the 3 loads of laundry that I have been saving. And I'm going to get some tea. I have some hot water going. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. I'm going to work on finishing clue 1 of my gnomes and start clue 2. And I'm going to, I don't know, I have an audio book going on. I've been trying to pick out some TV shows to binge watch. I've got Gilmore Girls. I've been half-heartedly watching. I don't know, I can't commit to shows. I have a hard time with that. My husband is usually the one that commits. Although, unless it's a baking show, I can't commit to that. I also have a hard time watching stuff by myself because I think, oh, my husband would like to watch that. But let's face it, it's football season. And that's all he cares about. Look, the last shirt I have is this frog and toad shirt that I got from the store. And I plan on crocheting the sides because it's my favorite color, green, and I love frog and toad. All right, that is enough. I'm gonna put these clothes away. I hope you have a great day, a great couple of weeks, and I will see you next time. Drop a line below and let me know, what do you do to keep yourself motivated to clean, to get things done? Bye.